Hey guys, just so you know, before we get started in this video, the toy of the month for October is Deluxe Class, Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Samurai Prowl, and yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. So now on to the review. Yes. Hey guys, Noah here, back with another review. Transformers review, part 3 of Devastator. And this is Long Haul. So as you can see, he comes with some stuff. Well, he doesn't come with it. This is all Devastator stuff, but you can store... Excuse me. You can store it on him. So that's cool. As you can see, here is the two parts of Devastator's gun. The Mixmaster's gun, or what I use is Mixmaster's gun. And yes, he can do this on his own, surprisingly. He can do that, so that's cool. It also serves a purpose for me because I can show it off. These are parts of Devastator's breastplate, or chest plate, not breastplate. Those are two different things. And then these are his arms. Whatever. So yeah, they all have a place on here. And that's cool that in vehicle mode, they can all be stored stored somewhere on somebody's truck or vehicle. So, yes, this is Mixmaster, and we're going to take off all of these bibbity bits, bibbity bobbity boo. Put them together and let's have you goat. Bitchity bobbity boo. Anyway, let's take a look at the front of the truck. As you can see, there is a very nice Decepticon symbol there. This black grille. These headlights are unfortunately not translucent plastic, but they are painted silver, so it's nice. There's barely any paint on these things, which is why I added all this red, and there's a hint of purple to it. So, these are the hands of Devastator, so I painted them a bit, and they look pretty cool. Anyway, someday I want to go in and paint all the rims, or the rims? The hubcaps of the tires for this set. As you can see there on the little driver's section, that's how small... There are supposed to be able to fit 2 people in that thing. And for size comparison, these two are definitely not in scale. This is Scrapper, just because I have Mixmaster in leg mode right now, because we're going to be able to form parts of Devastator in this video. Anyway, as you can see, he has visible hand syndrome. Also, the purple paint on there is metallic, kind of. I haven't pointed that out, I don't think, yet. Underneath here, you can see a bit of Robot and a bit of Devastator. Here's some silver plastic that's not paint. There's nothing on the back. It is actually pretty hollow there. And the dumper doesn't dump, so you can't lift this up, unfortunately. That would have been cool. But it also probably would have added to the price of this set, which is like $160, which at this point is worth it. When we get to number 6, though, the 6th robot that I'm going to review, Bone Crusher, the quality is just terrible on that thing. Anyway, so for transformation into robot mode, we fold out his hands like this, take the dumper and push it up. And this part's a bit tricky to explain, so I'm just going to show it. Just do that. Oh, also you want to take the arms out like so. And then you slap down this. Turn around the waist. And we are almost done. You just push up the arms until they lock into position. Pull down the hands, or the forearms. Push the dumper down. And then you turn his legs, pull out his feet. And finally, for the last step, we go up here, and there's a little tab that you get your nail on, and up comes his face sculpt. And speaking of his face sculpt, let's take a closer look at it. As you can see, it is very nicely sculpted. It can turn from side to side. It's actually on a ball joint, so. And then there's this little hinge bit that can help him look down if you want, or up. But he's going to mostly be looking down because this guy is big. He's big. He's big and bulky and out of scale with everything. Anyway, as you can see, here are some red bits and some silver bits on his legs. And that's it. Again, that's the front of the truck, so everything is the same. That's it for paint on this whole thing. So anyway, let me get one of the other characters into robot mode. Alright, so now, and I didn't show this off in his video, but he has, this is Scrapper. Look at that ankle pivot. Wish this guy had a good amount of ankle pivot. I mean, you can kind of do it, but his feet don't look half as good as that. And these don't even look that good when you do the pivot. But here's Scrapper next to him, and he's just a big guy. In my mind, these are Voyager scaled, Voyager class size. And for comparison, here is a deluxe class. The only Megatron in my collection is dwarfed by this set, and I kind of like that because it just shows the mass and the size of what will be Devastator. Now, taking my busted old Transformers animated Megatron out, I want to get the Combiner Wars Megatron, not the Armada version, but the whatchamacallit version, the G1 version. Why couldn't I remember that? Anyway, now I'm going to go stop the camera for a second to get this guy in his leg mode, and then we'll come back and transform this guy into his other mode. I've got that done. What you want to do is push down the head, put the arms up like this, untab that, take the entire waist and spin it around. Then you take the feet, fold them up, and bring these bits down. Do the same on the other side, of course, as you do with most Transformers. Now tab that back in and fold these side bits out. Now, he's a bit heavy, so he can't stand on his own. So what we're going to do, here's Mixmaster, and I'm going to fix my thing. Why am I talking like this? Yes. Anyway, what we do is, he's getting tall. Anyway, so as you can see, there's this little raised section right here. And what you want to do is, there's a hole right here. You want to get that raised section in the hole. So you just do that until you hear it click. Then you fold up these back bits so that it's a more secure connection. This side can be a bit tricky right here. Oh, yeah! And don't leave him standing on one foot. I bet he can probably do it, though. Can he? No, he's just going to fall over. Okay, well, we're going to let you lay down for a second. As you can see, he's taking up most of my review space, so we're going to take Scrapper and do the same with his raised section. And I'll get into a little complaint of mine about this guy after I get done with this. You just tab in these, what are his feet, essentially, making him look like this from the back, which there's a little gap right there. This side's fairly straightforward, but this guy is not so much. Oh shoot, I forgot. How am I actually going to review the full Devastator if I'm gonna have to move my lights. Here, let me just move that out of the way. Can we raise up, please? Okay, there you can see my light fixture, and yeah, it's going off. But here is the full thing, and as you can see, there are these little black sections in the green. What are those? Well, in Longhaul's robot mode, those are his knee joints. And so they bend forward. And sometimes I'll be getting Devastator into a pose or something. And these joints are relatively loose right here. And so I'll be trying to move the leg, and I'll be trying to move this part, this silver part, up, but only that part goes up. So, and that's a big problem because I don't know how long these ratchet joints will last, and if I keep posing it repeatedly, which I probably shouldn't, maybe they'll wear out and he'll just go like that. And I don't want a floppy Devastator. I don't want a Devastator like that. My dad I got this for my birthday, and like I said, it cost $160 at Big Bad Toy Store where I got it. This shouldn't have that kind of flaw. I would have been fine if they didn't give Longhaul any leg articulation at all. But of course they had to, and it kind of ruined some stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna have to reconfigure my little backdrop there, because I don't want you seeing my wall. Ooh, secrets. I'm gonna have to fix up the lighting. Hold on. Anyway, that's it for me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.